saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Another carry for him. Give him 9 on that run. They've got 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Shuck. It's on target to Johnson. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Saints first down.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. The extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to stop this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Flushed out of the pocket. That's complete to Bowers outright. And we'll give him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
From the gun on 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Another throw for O'Connell. It's a screen play to Genty. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. From the gun, O'Connell. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that's a Vegas first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock. Pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
They go play action on first down. He's got Bowers working the sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. This is Genty on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Throwing the out route complete. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shuck now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10 now, here's Shuck. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Shuck working from the gun. Catch made over the middle. Down the sideline into the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
They'll try and punch it in. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get 6 more on their early advantage. The extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the upright. And the Saints drive their lead to 11.
14. Raiders 3.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Ready.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Watch twins. Check, Bobcat. 19 Tiger.
Back now, pressure coming. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Called in left side. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
At the 30-yard line.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
60, 79 Broncos.
Setting up to throw. Holds in. Again, it's Bowers. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Go.
1st down, play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
1st down.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd
And this is
down
why
and
scouts
15
talk about a
yards to
player's
go.
closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
70 Lions.
He's going to throw it again. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Bronco 80.
3rd and long for him here. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
It's a gain
Gosh,
of
that is so
21 yards.
demoralizing defensively.
That's
You do everything right, you draw it up right, you
Las
got double
Vegas.
coverage, and yet you
1st
still
down.
can't take the ball away.
1st and 10.
All
at the
set now, 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
70, 15. Here we go.
On the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 4.
14. Raiders 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
1st and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap to Shuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The give here on 2nd. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Air it out on 3rd. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Shuck to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Shuck looking to pass here. Completed to his running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. Reed now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play. But whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hits his running back. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
Exactly 2
line.
minutes to play in half number 1. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go now. Take go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard
Work
line.
against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space.
And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 1-score game before halftime.
Touchdown.
Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
And the tip-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Raiders 16.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shot's going to throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Throwing. Shot. Goes right downfield to Olave. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Smith tacks on the point after. And the Saints push the lead up to 12.
Saints 28, Raiders 16.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Back to throw on 1st and 10. That pass is swatted at the line. The big man got a hand on it up front. Nice work there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Completed over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
That's good.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Defensively.
Throwing it again here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it. 2nd down. They go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Man in motion here. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Tackle stops him after a solid game. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back to 60.
He's back to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Reed now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Cowboy, switch. 60 Maverick. 79 Bronco. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So now it's going to be third and long.
Third down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, third and long. Has his man, it's Dobbs. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
A gain of 17
Pickup of
yards.
17.
And
That's a Vegas first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
The 31-yard line.
On first down, Gentile. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jonas Sanker in from the secondary, making that stop.
Brings up third and 6.
To the air on third and long. That's complete to Bowers out right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. It's a foot race. 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
30. Raiders 22.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Right up the gut. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. And Darian Porter in on the stop.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in a hurry up here.
44-yard line. A 2-yard gain.
Back to the well again. And the Raiders get to it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on fourth actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed.
The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Nice Genty underneath. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. Medical staff hurrying out to the field after that play, Brock. Looks like somebody was injured, and oh, no, it is running back Ashton Genty. Third and long for him here. Into traffic, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They give it to him again. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more. They know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shuck working from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Shuck now on first down. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Chuck now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. They'll run it from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
And I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Line up the design keeper. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. Third and goal coming up.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Track him, 60. Check go.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And no, this isn't going to do it. Stopped at the line, and they're going to remain a couple yards away here now on fourth and goal.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play. It typically goes for a whole lot more. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Reed now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Shotgun handoff to Robbie. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
I'll throw it. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down. But damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Cut my team.
Back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's...
And he's got it. That gets him two and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
He'll throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Gain 15 there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Pass play now. Setting up the screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He's going to throw it again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's Bowers. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Come on, set.
He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have taken the lead late. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Saints 33.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Going to the ground again on Burks. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Another carry for him. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
A gain of 7. First down.
Back to throw.
Saints.
Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up second and 2.
Handoff on second and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He'll look to throw it. Finds his back complete. And he's brought down at the line. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Setting up to pass. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left!
Touchdown, Saints!
absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and they cashed in when it really mattered.
Reed now to kick this one away. Pause here, and it's for an injury. And that's receiver Jack Besh. The training staff is headed towards.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ringo, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Now to throw. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. One final shot here. This is for the ball game. And this will not be caught. So their last chance heave to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So this a win on the road for the Saints. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.